We are going to cover the Python and Ansible both. That means in automation means how we are going to interact with the devices. What is the traditional way, guys, to interact with the devices? If you're talking about the traditional way, so what is the traditional way? How you can interact with suppose your company is there, right? Properties. There is your company infra, right? In your company infra, there will be a lot of devices. There is some network equipment. In network equipment, either it will be a firewall, right? It's router, switches, firewall, multiple equipments are there, right? So how we can interact with these devices? What is the traditional way? We are talking about the traditional way. What is the traditional way to interact with these devices? Hello? Today, what we are going to cover, guys, we are just going to discuss what is the automation and what are the tools and technology that we are going to learn in our complete syllabus. So that I'm going to discuss here now. Okay, so my first question is, guys, what is the traditional way to interact with the network equipment? This is a company infra. Suppose this company is ABC and it has the multiple equipment. Either it has a multiple router, multiple switches, multiple firewall, multiple load balancers are there. So what is your traditional way how you can interact with these devices?
Via SSH or Telnet.
Via, you'll be do the SSH or Telnet, right? Nowadays, Telnet, that is not allowed in the production network, right?
Yes.
Telnet is not allowed in the production network if you're talking. So that means you can interact with the SSH, right? Okay. Suppose I'm just asking a simple question. Just change the DNS server. Or just need to change the SNMP server. Suppose in your company, what was the SNMP server, SNMP IP, guys? The earlier it was supposed 10.1.1.1. Now we change it to 10.2.2.2. Right? SNMP server IP got changed now. And you have a 5,000 devices. Just I'm talking just a simple example. There is a 5,000 devices. On those 5,000 devices, you need to change the SNMP server. How you can change it?
It is going to take a lot of time if we do manually.
If you'll be do manually, it will take a lot of time because of suppose there is a 5,000 devices, you have to log in on each and every devices one by one, and then after that you'll be change it from 10.1.1.1 to 10.2.2.2. Suppose I'm just going to change logging host, means you know the what is the use of this command? Logging host 10.1.1.1. This is your syslog server, right? Hello?
Yes.
So suppose your syslog server IP is got changed, then also you'll be do the same thing, right?
Yes.
So it is that is the traditional way. It's going to take a lot of time. So what we can do, we can interact with network devices using some automation tools is there. Either we can interact with we can prepare a script, and what we can do, and using that script we can interact with these devices. Like we have Python. Using the Python also we can interact with the devices. We have Ansible. Using the Ansible also we can interact. We have a shell scripting. or bash scripting is also there. Using that one also we can interact with this device. So we have a multiple things. I'm not telling you only you need to just remember only you don't need, you just need to know about the Python. If any one of the technology you know, you can interact with the devices. Got it? Using the Python, using the Ansible, using the shell scripting, or using the bash scripting, you can interact with these devices. Got it? So in that case, we need automation, guys. Where the task we are going to perform multiple times, we can just perform the automation. Using the automation, what we can do, we can just prepare the script. That script is going to interact with that, and we just need to run the script. And once you are going to run the script, then that script will interact with the devices, whatever the devices is there. It will interact with those devices, and then after that, you can get or push any configuration. Basically, if you are going to do the access to the devices, what will we do? Either you'll be get some config, right? Either you'll be push some config. If you are running the show command, that means you are getting the configuration, right? Suppose I'm just executing show IP interface brief command on any one of the devices. What will happen? Hello?
And that will display the interfaces and IP
Interface
address.
status.
That will discuss show us the show IP interface brief. That means whatever the interface is there, what is the IP is configured, everything it will be show us. So that means we are getting some configuration from the devices, right?
Yes.
If I'm just going to configure interface G0 by 0, and just I'm going to configure IP address 10.1.1.1 and subnet mask is 255.0.0.0. What we are doing?
Adding IP address to the interface.
We are pushing some configuration, right?
Yes.
So that means generally if you are going to interact with the devices, either you'll be get some configuration or either you'll be push some configuration. Got it? So we can prepare one script. That script will log in on the, using that script, I will log in on these devices. And what I will do, either I can get some config, either I can push some config. You got the point? That is the main purpose. Okay. Anyone just, can you tell me guys, anywhere you can, you guys are seeing the automation apart from this one? Okay. Most of the people are confused. What is the automation? If you know the scripting, you know the Python, you know the Ansible, that is only automation. But it's wrong. Using Ansible and Python, you can prepare own script, right? But you guys are already, I'm 100% sure you guys are already doing the automation. Tell me one thing, guys. Anyone is there who has the idea about the SD-WAN?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What is the vManage? I am coming on. I will be come on there now. I will differentiate it. What is the Ansible? What is the Python? How the Ansible is different with the Python? Why both are required for the network engineer? I will be back on that part. I will show you some program also so that it will be more clear. Why the Ansible is required, right? Hello?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So tell me one thing. What do you mean by the vManage?
vManage is used to, it is the management, it is manage the management plane of the SD-WAN.
Okay.
And it manages all the policies which we need to push so that multiple devices can have the policy
Okay.
push.
So there, if you want to push the OSPF configuration, what will do?
So we need to create a policy and template.
Policy for to push the OSPF configuration. I'm just asking with everyone, guys. Anyone is there who don't have idea about the SD-WAN?
I don't know.
I don't
know too much about SD-WAN.
SD-WAN, yeah, even I don't know that.
Okay, you don't know. SD-WAN, that means using the GUI, we can push the configuration on the edge devices. Edge devices means which one is, suppose there is your site. On your site, there is suppose you have a multiple site, DC, and you have a branch offices. So in each branch offices, there will be some equipment, right? And there will be in between, there will be a ISP. Either it will be a internet or MPLS. Got it? So it will be connect like this. Hello? Jos and Mujab.
Yes.
Yeah. So these devices is called the edge devices. These devices is called edge devices. So SD-WAN is the technology. Suppose you have a 500 sites. In the 500 site, how many edge devices will be there? If in each site there is one edge device, so there will be a 500 devices, edge devices. So we don't have a centralized management features, right? These devices we can't be managed centralized. So SD-WAN is the technology. Using that one, we can manage this device centralized. You are getting the point? So there is the vManage. vManage is the controller. From there, what we can do, we can manage all the devices. We can get the configuration of these devices, or we can push the config of these devices. So vManage is the control. So what is my meaning, guys? Here the vManage is also automation tools. There we are not going to interact with these devices manually. We are going to interact with the vManage. So we can consider here the vManage is the automation tools. You got it? So
yes,
what is happening there, the configuration you are going to push into the GUI. So how the configuration is going to push there now? So in backend, vManage is going to do the SSH using the netconf. Netconf is the protocol, and using that, it's going to do the push the configuration there now in the backend. So vManage is also automation tool. Similarly, whatever the devices in backend up behind the edge devices, we have a switches, right? To manage these switches, we have a SD access. So we can also call it for the SD access, where there is one automation tools. That tools is called Catalyst Center. Earlier its names was DNAC. Now it's called Catalyst Center. All right. So Catalyst Center, this is also a automation tools. So any one of the technologies, which one you are using, there the GUI based technology is there. Ultimately, there is in the backend there is automation.
Yeah, for example, in ACI, Epic.
In ACI, Epic is there, right? In Firepower is also there, right? So anywhere where there you are using the GUI technology, because if you are just going to click, right? In the backend there is some automation is working. Everyone is getting the point?
Yes.
So any GUI based solution is there, that is basically that is the automation tools you can consider. So in our syllabus, once you are going to configure cover the Python and Ansible, apart from that, I will cover the netconf, I will cover the RESTconf, so that you'll get the idea how the REST API is working, right? How the automation tools are working, like the SD-WAN and SD-WAN, SD access, how these devices are working. Catalyst Center, how it's going to connect backend in the network equipment. Got it? So those all the things you'll be getting here now. So these are already the automation tools, but the problem is there we have already the predefined template, and using those templates, what we can do, we can perform the task. We don't have a customized thing. Suppose you just want to change this one from this IP to this IP. This is your customized requirement. For that one, we don't have a template. We have to create our own template, right? So for that one, actually the Python and Ansible are needed. Or tell me one thing, suppose SD-WAN and SDN technology, if you're talking, so SDN technology, that we can call it automation tools are there. SD-WAN and SD access, how many companies are using? still the 90, not 90, but 70%, 60 to 70% companies are still using the traditional technology. Because of, if you are going to migrate your network into the SD-WAN or SD access, so obviously there the cost is going to involve, right? So most of the companies are still using the traditional network. So how we can perform how we can automate their network? So using the automation. You got it? I'm just going to show you guys one small demo using the Python. Then after that, I will come on the Ansible and I will explain about the netconf, resconf, where it will be used, right? What is the workflow automation, that I will explain. Are you able to see my screen, right? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Admin and Eve is there. You guys see this topology? Are you able to see now?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now I'm just assuming this is my one infra, right? How many devices we have right now? 1, 2, and 3. It can be the 3000 or it can be the 5000. I'm just assuming this is my infra now. And total how many devices we have there now? 3 devices. And what is the management IP of these devices? 192.168.29.201. And what is the IP address of this one? 202. And what is the IP address of this one? 203. So you can just assume there is one company infra. There we have 3 devices right now. And what they have the management IP? There is the management IP 192.168.29.201. This is 202 and this is 203. It's considering it's R1, R2, R3. And there is my admin PC. This is my admin PC. And it has the IP address right now 192.168.29.x something is there. I have to check, right? So from my admin PC, I'm able to reach this IP address. Here, what I have done so far, guys, on the admin PC, I have just installed the Python. And from on this machine, I'm just going to write some script. And using that script, I'm just going to interact with one devices. Using the Python, one library, famous library is there in the Python, that is NetMiko. So using the NetMiko, just I'm going to interact with these devices, right? Hello. So first of all, I just need to check from my PC, am I able to ping those devices? So ping 192.168.29.201. I'm not able to ping. I believe the interface is shut down right now. Just let me do it no shut. Interface 0x0 no shut. Interface 0x0 no shut. And this one is there now. Interface 0x0 no shut. Now let me check. Yeah, I'm out. I can reach there, right? Similarly, 202. and 203. Right? Okay. 203, it's also reachable. Okay. Guys, right now, if I'm just going to write the script, if you're not able to understand, so don't worry about that. Right now, you'll be not able to understand until or unless the Python is not going to finish it. I just want to show you where the automation is going to use. Because of this is the rumors, guys, right now in the production network. If you don't know the automation, there is if you don't know the automation, your job in the risk, right? Is it possible, guys, the automation can do the troubleshooting?
Yes.
Automation can do the troubleshooting.
No.
What we can do, automation is not going to do the troubleshooting. Automation, using the automation, whatever the information is required for the troubleshooting, that you can get it on the dashboard using the automation. Suppose I'm just going to monitor this device using the automation. If any link is going down, immediately it should be triggered and it should be generate a message, and I prepared one dashboard where the message will be get it on the dashboard. This interface is down now, and this is the log message, right?
It's similar to the NMS.
NMS, yeah. So automation, it's not going to troubleshoot, guys. Automation that just can using the automation, what we can do, you can just provide the information which one is needed for the troubleshooting. That's the first thing. Second thing, where the task is repeating again and again. Suppose you are just going to upgrade your devices. Yeah, here how many students are there who has already upgraded a network equipment in the production network? Suppose you are just going to upgrade 19200 series switch. Anyone is there who has already upgraded?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have done.
Sorry?
Which
I have
model?
done upgradation.
Yeah, okay. You have done the upgradation. What are the steps to upgrade the devices?
We configure the TFTP and then download the OS and then copy that OS.
There the what is happening, the task is repeated task. You are just going to push the configure iOS there, right? Then after that, you are just going to verify the
MD5.
You are just going to check the pre-check. Pre-check means what? So running config, so IP interface brief, so IP route, right?
Oh.
These are all the things you need to perform. Then after
setting the boot variable.
Sorry?
Setting up the boot variable.
Boot variable, and then after the config register and all that you'll be do that, right?
Oh.
Then after upgrade, after reboot, again you need to check a post check.
Yes.
Again you'll be follow the same thing, right?
Yes.
So this step is for the first device, and suppose you have a 500 devices. So same step you need to repeat again and again, right? For every devices. There we can use the automation. So that means in your network, any task, which one is the repeated task, for those tasks we can perform the automation. Yeah, workflow automation is really good. That will help you a lot, right? Once we'll discuss on the workflow automation, I will explain. Once we'll discuss the Ansible, right? Suppose, think about that. If your management, suppose on all these devices, SNMP server is getting changed. What I will do, I will give you the management just a dashboard. There he need to decide which IP should be a SNMP IP. The management is just going to put the SNMP IP in this particular file. Suppose it's a normal notepad file. He just need to change it. Once he will change, my script will auto run. I don't need to run the script manually. In the Python, what is the problem, guys? We have to run the script manually. But in the workflow automation, we are just going to track a file. If there is any changes in that file, my script will auto run. Got it? And suppose there is a 5,000 devices on those, all the 5,000 devices, it will change the SNMP IPs. We don't need to even run the script. We are just tracking a file. In that file, if there is any changes, what will happen? The code will auto-execute. If you are going to change the SNMP IP, syslog IP, or AAA server IPs, any configuration, you are just how you are going to prepare the script. What is the requirement? It's a depend on the companies, right? So you just prepare the script. If anything is going to, and you are tracking a file, if anyone is going to change this one, then what should be happen? It should be, the script should be auto triggered, and in the script should auto trigger. So first, what should be happen? It should be verify something. The script is right or wrong, right? Then after that, the job, we can decide first what job should be execute. So there the CI/CD will come in the picture. And to track the file, Git and GitLab will come in the picture. You are getting the point, guys? So
Yes.
Ansible, that means workflow automation is really good. I'm not denying, guys, the Python is not required. Python is still required, but the workflow automation you can only achieve with the Ansible. There you have to learn the Git, GitLab, and then you have to learn the CI/CD pipelines. What is the CI/CD pipelines, and how you can make the workflow automation. And using the workflow automation, really you can control your complete network. Even what we can do, we can prepare the script. Hey, if you know the first in the CI/CD pipeline, the first if you are going to modify the changes, then after that, what I will do, I will push those config on the, suppose even if we have set up the lab. Or if you are using the CML, it's a Cisco platform. There you just put the devices, and first you need to push the config on those devices. If it is getting passed on those devices, then it should be execute on the production network. Otherwise, should not be executed. Got it? So using the CI/CD pipeline that we can achieve. I just prepare one script. Might be that script can be, suppose it's just a wrong script. Suppose you prepare one script. What should be happen? SNMP server IP. Earlier it was 10.1.1. Now it's a. So you prepare one script there. The first you are using no SNMP server. .1.1, and you are just going to configure the SNMP server. .2.2.2. That will be do, right? Hello? Might be in the SNMP configuration, you miss the N. Suppose it's a typo error. What will happen, guys, if that script will run?
Yeah, it will fail to communicate with, it will fail to replicate the new IP.
It will fail to, and there is, suppose your script is executed now, and there is 5,000 devices. On all the 5,000 devices, what will happen?
It will fail for all.
Fail for all. So that
Yes.
means from all the 5,000 actual SNMP server, means old SNMP server IP is removed and new is not yet configured.
Yeah, it will break the communication with the NMS.
Right. So with the NMS, the communication will stop there, right? So what we can do, if any config we are going to push on the production devices, what we can do, we can prepare the CI/CD pipeline. What in the CI/CD pipeline, what is the option, guys? First, this configuration should be pushed on the virtual device, which is not in the production. If from there it is getting success, then only it should be go and it should be executed on the real equipment in the production devices.
Yes.
Right? So that we can achieve using the CI/CD pipelines. Because of script is, guys, is really very powerful and it's very dangerous also. Why it is dangerous? If you are going to mistake anything in the script and it has executed, so it will be impact your whole production network. Got it? So before going to directly execute anything on the production network, what you can do, you can just perform the execution on the some you can just perform on the some virtual devices. That means those are not in the production. That we can achieve. So here I have a 3 devices. I'm just going to interact with these 3 devices using the netmiko. And I'm just going to execute show IP interface brief command on a single device. Then after that same command, I will execute on these devices. So Cisco 123 is the password. Let me check what is the admin username and password I configured here, guys. Using those username and password, I'm just going to interact. So IP interface brief. Sorry, so running config. Section user. What is the username? Admin and password is Cisco 123. I'm just going to interact with one device. So there, SSH connection.
Just one quick question about the password.
Go ahead.
So usually I see that this is the username and password, which is just a static username and password.
That we can make it dynamic also. Just wait for us.
Okay.
Send command. I'm just going to execute show IP interface brief, right? So whatever the output is coming, just I'm going to hold in a variable. Might be, guys, you guys are not able to understand. I'm 100% sure everyone is not getting this concept. But here I'm just trying to show you guys how we can interact with the devices, how it is. What is the automation that I want to show you. Before going to directly discuss this thing, I will discuss with you guys the Python basic. The Python basic, the configuration, Python basic, that will be take around 15 to 20 hours training. There I will just cover the Python basic. Once the Python basic will finish, then after that we'll jump on the Python automation. And then after that we'll jump on the Ansible. Got it? So this is just an output. I'm going to print the output. Let me run this one. Yeah, here you go. You can get it now. So IP interface brief command we executed on which device? 201. So as you told Punit, here the username password is static. Shall we get it dynamic? Yes. So username, this is a variable. User equal to input. What we can do? Enter the username. Because of logically what will happen, guys, if any network engineer is going to run the script, so username password should be asked from him, right?
Yeah, just one more question, sir. Like, for example, some company has a token system and token keeps changing every time when we log in.
That also we can generate.
That also can take the input from the token.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
We can ask the token number also. Enter the password. Once we are going to, even the host name is also configure here, the fixed host name. Like what I can do, host IP, and we can ask, please
input from the user.
Enter the
IP address of the device.
IP address of the device. Here, what I will do, I will just put the host IP. Here, instead of the admin, directly static username, that should be, just give me 1 minute, guys.
Username will be user. Password will be PWD.
Hello, am I audible, guys? So here the username should be the user. and password should be the PWD. So this. So right now, a username and password, it is going to ask when you are going to run the program. There is a user is something missing is there. After user, it should be a comma. Username, it's admin. Password, Cisco123. IP address, now I'm just going to put the IP address 29.202. So you got the output from which device? You got it? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir.
So we are just getting the show IP interface brief. If you want to just configure something, suppose look back you want to configure. So I'm just going to create a command list. Sorry. Equal to interface loopback 0. What is the IP address you want to configure? So sorry. Let's check from there. Interface IP address. Suppose I'm just going to create 1.1.1.1 and description. I'm just going to configure there now. It's configured by Python. Right? And then SSH connection, which one we are using to make the connection. There will be a send command, send config set, and there I will call the command list. And then after that, I'm just going to execute this command. Not before that. Either what we can do, we can put there now and the print
out
before the configuration and just print should be equals to, and then I'm just going to multiply by 100. I will show you how the output will be there. Save it now and let me run it. Username is admin, password is Cisco123, and the IP address of the device, just I'm going to put 192.168.29.202 or 203, anything you can just put it. Before the configuration, we missed to set the output, print the output. But after configuration, you can see now the loopback 0 is configured. Hello?
So loopback we have configured through script?
Through the script, yeah. You can see now what is the command I mentioned.
So in this case,
this is the loopback 0 that I configure here. What I missed there, guys, let me after, just give me one moment. Let me modify after the configuration.
Sir, it's okay if we don't understand everything, right?
Sorry? No, right now you don't know. It's not required to understand everything. I'm just showing you how we can interact with the automation. That's it. I will discuss this, all the syntax I will explain you. Just give me 2 more minutes. That's it. I'm coming back on the same track. It should be the before configuration. Now username is admin, password is Cisco123, and the equipment 192.168.29.201. So before configuration, you can see now, there is any loop back? Hello?
Yes, sir.
There is any loopback is configured there?
No.
No. But after configuration?
Yeah, the loopback is there.
We have a loopback. Which one is configured there, right?
Yes.
Everyone is getting the point? Similarly, right now we are interacting with the single devices. We can interact with the multiple devices with the single script. You got the point? But tell me one thing. Are you able to understand this script right now?
Not 100%.
No. Because of this script is right in which language, guys? It's
Python.
Python. And you don't know the Python right now. That's the problem. That's the reason you are not. Otherwise, you know what is the purpose of this command, right? The command you know. But how this syntax you don't know. That's the reason we are just going to cover the Python first. Okay, so let me explain you guys in our complete journey what we are going to discuss. I will not start directly from there, guys. Obviously, you guys are not able to understand until or unless you don't know the Python. Got it? So our program is basically divided into the multiple modules. Module number 1 that we are going to cover, that is Python. That is the module 1. And Python, we are not going to learn developer point of view, guys. Otherwise, Python, we have the lot of the things, right? So we are not going to learn developer point of view. Python, we are just going to learn as a network engineer point of view. What are the topics are required? Those we are going to cover. Like the if-else statement is required, loops are required, data structure, list, dictionary, these are required. Then file handling is required, exception handling is required, multi-threading is required. So those are the topics we are going to cover into the module 1. The Python basic complete will be around the 20-hour session. Minimum 10 sessions are required. Right? Then after that, module 2, we'll move on the module 2. In the module 2, there is, what is the module 2? That is automation with Python. We are just going to perform the automation using the Python. So there we have some libraries like NetMiko, Paramiko, Telnet lib is also there, but I will not focus much more on the Telnet lib because of Telnet is not allowing the production network, so there is no sense to waste our time on that one, right? Napalm is also there. We are going to focus on where? On the NetMiko and Paramiko. Because of even if you are going to use the Ansible, Ansible is also going to use in the backend Paramiko to make the SSS connection with the network equipment. Right? So that module 2, we are just going to discuss with the Python libraries, the NetMiko and Paramikos. You got the point, guys? Okay, tell me one thing. If we are able to interact with the network equipment using these libraries, so if suppose I'm going to show you how we can configure the OSPF. Once you are able to make the configuration with OSPF, then after that, is it difficult to configure the BGP, guys, for you?
No.
So our concern is there, guys, in this program. I'm not going to just cover like I will show you the multiple program with the NetMiko and Paramiko. That I'm not going to do that. I am just going to build your concept, how we can interact with the network equipment. Either if you want to get some config, either if you want to push some configuration. You got the point? So once you are able to interact with the network equipment using the Python, you can perform any type of the script. You can run any type of the script, either to configure the VPN, to configure the OSPF, to configure the BGP, right? to configure the EIGRP, anything you want to configure. If you are able to interact, then you can write the script for anything, right? Sunil?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
If you are able to interact with the devices, you are able to get and push. So suppose I show you two programs. One program I show you for get config. Second program I show you for the OSPF.
Push.
Then after that, once you got the idea how you can interact with the devices, you can.
Then I can do BGP,
EIGRP, anything, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the reason I'm telling you. I'm not going to give you the we are going to configure the VPN using the automation. We are going to configure the BGP using the automation. We are going to configure the IPsec using the automation. That I'm not going to do that. You can write any type of the code. If you have any issue, you can ask me. My main focus is I just need to build your concept how you can interact with the network equipment. Because of the most of the institute, what they are doing, they are playing with the only one thing, NetMiko. And they are just doing the step. We can configure the BGP, OSPF, VPN. These are all the things you can configure using the automation. But that's not, if I am just going to build you, I'm going to build you how you can interact with the network equipment. That's it. Then after that, you can write any type of the program. If you have any question, you can ask me. But I will show you get, push, means you can how you can get the configuration, push the configuration. That is the two major operations that we are performing on the devices. Right? The next thing, after this module 2, we are going to discuss module number 3. In module 3, what we are going to cover? We are going to cover the Ansible basic. Then after that, we'll discuss how you can interact with the network equipment using Ansible. So just like how we are going to learn, guys, first we need to discuss this one. We need to learn the Python. Similarly, we are going to interact with the network equipment using the Ansible. Before that, we need to understand the Ansible basic, their syntax. And believe me, guys, Ansible is very easy compared than the Python. In Python, what is the problem, guys? You have to know the programming, then only you can write the script. In Ansible, you just need to understand the syntax. You don't need to learn the programming, right? So Ansible, you can just write into the easy language in the simple step, and that we can perform the task. And for that one, we have open documents. Got it? So that third module we are going to discuss, that is the Ansible. And then there we need to, for the workflow automation, what we need to understand? For workflow automation, we need to understand the Git, GitLab, then CI/CD pipelines, then only we can understand the workflow automation. Right? This is our complete. There is 3 modules. These 3 modules we are going to cover in our entire network automation journey. Module 1, module 2, module 3. Now, if you're talking about the CCIE Enterprise Lab exam point of view, guys, so there we need to understand. We need to learn the netconf and restconf. So that also we'll discuss how we can interact with the devices using the netconf and restconf. And then after that, there is one more thing that we need to cover, that is EM script or applet, if you know, right? So that also we need to go. We are going to cover applet script. You know, suppose why it is required, guys, applet. or EM script, it is called EM script. Suppose there is one device, one router is there, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, this device is connected with the ISP. And what is happening within 24 hours or 48 hours, this interface is getting flagged. Getting flagged means what? It's going down for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then it is coming back automatically. You got the point? Hello?
Yeah.
So what you did, suppose you open a tag case with the Cisco. And what they ask, we need a logs on the same time when this issue is occurring. Right? They joined your call. You just open the Cisco tag case. The person from the Cisco, he joined your call, and what he's asking, he just need some logs once this issue is occurring. So then when this issue is occurring, guys, is it possible we can just log in on that device and we can collect the logs on the same time?
Not possible, because it can happen anytime. So
yes.
We don't know.
So what we can do, we can prepare one script inside this device. That means logically what I will do, I will install the Python inside of this device. There is an option guest cell. So using the guest cell, what I will do, I will install the Python inside this device. And what will happen, if this, I'm going to track this interface. If this interface is getting flagged, then immediately that script should run and it will capture the logs inside the device itself. You got it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So for that one, we need to learn the EM script and applet. So that also I will cover. So apart from these three modules, I will cover this one also, netconf and restconf, and then applet or EM script. So these are the basically completely three modules plus this fourth module you can consider. So in the 4 module, we are going to cover the entire network automation.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Josh.
It also said in the course you guys were going to cover server and cloud automation. Is it basically the same? Is the same thing almost?
No, it's a completely network automation. Cloud automation is the different. For that one, you have to learn the Terraform. Right? It's not a cloud automation. For that one, you have to go with the DevOps and Terraform.
Okay, because in the advertisement it says also server and cloud automation, but I understand it's only network, right?
No, it's only for the network engineer, and for the network, it's a network automation course. If you're talking about the cloud and Terraform, for cloud and DevOps automation, so for that one, you have to learn the Terraform. Terraform is not a part of our course.
Okay.
Okay. So anyone have any question? Guys, till the point? I believe. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, in Python, either regular expressions will cover.
Regular expression will also cover here. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else? Whatever the things are required for the network automation, basic Python, under the basic Python, regular expression is there. So that will cover. Don't worry.
Will come under module 1, right?
Yes. Will come under the module 1. Anything else? I believe, guys, you guys are not able to understand that script, but what I tried to show you that you are able to understand.
Yes, that is fine.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So I know you guys are right now, you are not able to understand that script. Even I can write the script using Ansible also. That also you guys are not able to understand. That I can show you in the Ansible also, how you can do that. But before that, we need to understand the Python also, Python basic script, how we can prepare, right? Once the Python basic is clear now, then after that, you can write this type of the script. And similarly in the Ansible also.
I have a question.
Yeah, Muzaffar, go ahead.
So, are you going to show how it's going to implement it in production environment?
Yes.
Okay, just have that. Okay, Got it.
So from the beginning, I'm just discussing you guys that suppose if you have a one infra, you can assume it's your company infra. Whatever the things you want to push and get the configuration, that you can perform.
Okay.
So we'll take the real-time example and we'll perform those things.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing for now.
All is good, guys. So my name is Punit Pandey, guys. Right now I'm working with one of the MNCs companies, right? Big company. Earlier I worked with the SCL and before that the First American. So I have also worked on a lot of the things I have already automated in the real production network. So those things I am going to discuss. My name is Punit Pandey and my CCI number is 66528. This is my CCI number. I'm CCI in the enterprise, right? But I have worked on the automation for the multiple companies and I have performed the multiple things using the Python automation also, Ansible also, and even the Paramiko also. I have performed the automation for the F5 load balancer also. Okay, so multiple things I have done. So those experience I'm going to share. What we can do from the automation, that we'll discuss entire in the class. Okay, that will be around the 50 to 60 hours total complete session. Minimum 60 hour session will be there. And it is going to take around minimum 2 months, 2 to 3 months. Because of 2 hours in a week, in a day. So that means not we are going to take 2 hours, we'll make it 2.5 hours. So 5 hours in a week, it will be around 20 hours in a month. So it will take around minimum 2.5 to 3 months to complete the entire automation. You got the point, guys? But guys, you are planning for the CCI lab exam, so don't worry about that. Those part will cover it separately. That will take around 2 to 3 sessions I will give you, then after that, that's sufficient. For the CCI lab exam only, there is 3 questions from the automation that I will tell you how you can tackle it. Okay?
Yeah, okay, fine.
So do you have any question, guys, till now? Everything is good?
Yeah. Punit, actually, I am on testing side. Okay. Whether it go to help me, whatever I'm trying to learn, like mostly we will work on like Python automation and on
you
devices
are
like.
in the networking field or not? Testing.
Yeah, I am in networking protocol. Yeah, networking L2, L3 protocol testing.
Yeah, then it will be help you.
Yeah,
it will help you for the network engineer.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, guys? Do you have any question?
Just I want to know about the GitLab. Git is the third-party website.
Yes.
So is it safe to keep our codes there?
Yes, it is a version control system basically. So what I told you, suppose there is one file, I'm just putting there the AAA server IPs, right? So in that file, if I'm going to make any changes, so what should be happen? My script should be execute. That is my requirement. There is my server file. I'm just suppose I, as a network engineer or as an automation engineer, what I did, I gave this file to my management. Okay. If you want to change AAA server, SNMP server, so these are the files. You can just make the changes. Automatic, the script will work. You got the point?
Okay.
So
and it will take from the Git.
So how we can track there is a change in the file? You got the point? So those tracking we are going to achieve with the Git and GitLab.
Okay. It will keep comparing every time, huh?
Every time. There is something, if there is going to change, it will be just triggered. So there is a concept about the master repository and local repository. So if you are making any changes into the local repository, it is going to impact to the master repository. And there we have created CI/CD pipeline. So CI/CD pipeline get triggered automatically. Right? It's not required necessary only one person is working, right? Might be there is a project, multiple engineers are working. So if any engineer is going to make any changes, it will be impact to the master repository. You got the point?
Okay.
suppose, Sunil, we are here, how many person are there? 13 people are there, including me. I will show you the installation also. Don't worry. Khairaj. So suppose here we are the 13 people, we are working in the company, right? When we are the developer, we are the automation from the automation teams, right? So you are writing some code on your laptop, I'm writing some code on my laptop. So how we can control those things? So there will be a centralized management, right?
Yes.
So for that one, GitLab is there. So GitLab, that is a master repository, and a local repository, that means where you are writing your configuration.
Yeah, so whatever progress is there, we have to save it on GitLab.
Yeah, so once you'll be saved, Git means on your laptop. Once you'll be saved on your laptop, it will be pushed to the config on the master repository.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
So those things we are going to cover. It will be really helpful, guys. Really, you'll be enjoy the automation, and especially you'll be enjoy the Ansible.
L2 side we will cover something, right?
Sorry?
L2 side we will cover anything like configurations also.
L2 side means?
Like VLANs or
I'm just going to show you how you can interact with the devices, right? Once you got the idea to interact with the devices, you can perform anything. You can create the VLANs you can interact with the switches also, router also, firewalls, even the firewall also. And you can perform anything, whatever you want to perform. Right? VLAN creation, deletion, anything you can do that. BTP configuration, spanning tree configuration, anything you can do that.
Whatever we can do through the CLI or GUI, we can do through
here only what I'm not going to teach you guys. If you are asking in this one program, please, Punit, can you just explain the VLAN? That I'm not going to do. Right? This is the automation class. Here I'm not going to teach you the networking. You got the point? If you are asking me, Punit, please tell me how the OSPF is going to work here now. That I'm not going to do that. You should know the OSPF before that. Right?
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a SOC analyst. I took this class to learn automation because a lot of stuff is being automated. Is this class going to help me, in my SOC analyst role in any way possible?
You are in the SOC, I believe you are not interacting with the networking devices. You are interacting with the security devices, right?
Yes, but I still I do talk to the network team all the time, so I'm pretty involved in different teams.
Yeah, then it's going to help you.
Okay, yeah, because a lot of stuff is being automated, so I just want to learn. I just joined to learn.
Yeah, then it's going to help you. Again, I'm telling you guys, the automation field is very vast. As a network engineer, if you are saying so, right, the networking is very vast. Similarly, the automation is very vast, right? So if you want to learn automation in the cloud, so there is a different platform. If you want to do network automation in the networking, there is a different things that we need to learn. So both are the different. You can't be it's not possible to cover everything in the single network and single automation course, right? For the cloud automation, there is a Terraform and something like that. There is a network, it's a network automation training, right? So if you are going, suppose, means automation can be anywhere. If you are into the server field, there also the automation can be there. If you are in the SOC, there also can be the automation. So it depends on your requirement and what are the technology they are using. For the cloud, I know very well, there is a Terraform and DevOps concept is required. Right?
Yes,
so
yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but as long here I could understand the concept of automation. I think it'll still help in anything else, because as long as you learn Python, Ansible, and the concept,
that
you can probably use it.
Python and Ansible concept that's going to help you. Doesn't matter whatever the automation you are going to learn. Right?
Yes.
Because it is everywhere. That syntax is required. So that will help you. Either you are going to the Terraform or the cloud automation or the SOC or the network automation. So this is the base that is required. right?
Exactly. That's why
Yeah.
it's gonna help me. It's gonna help me no matter what.
Yes, no matter what. Yeah, got it.
Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Thank you.
The Python and Ansible, that's going to really help you guys. Doesn't matter for which technology you are going to learn the automation. Okay. Anything else, guys?
Yes, sir.
You got the idea what we are going to cover in our entire syllabus and how much time it will take? Around the 50 to 60 hours. That means we are going to cover in the 2 to 3 months, right? And then the time will be, guys, the time is regular class. It's a weekend class, Saturday and Sunday. Morning 8 a.m. IST to 10:30 a.m. IST. You got the point? So this is our timing. This time, I mean, total 10:30. Sorry, 2.5 hour. I mean, 2.5 hour in each day. That means 5 hour in a week. So it will take around 2 to 3 months minimum. Got it? Today was the introduction session. From tomorrow onwards, I will start the module 1, and class will be on same time. Right? It was the introduction session, guys. So what are the topic we are going to cover? So it's a module 1, then module 2, module 3, and in the module 4, we'll cover the netconf, restconf, and the applet or EM script, you can call it. Anything else, guys? If you want to really ask, you didn't understand about the course or anything, you can ask me.
Sir, any APIs we are covering in this course?
APIs is not there, but still I will cover the netconf or restconf. There I will discuss about the APIs, REST API and netconf.
I think Postman will cover here.
Postman is if you are talking about the network automation, guys. In the network automation, that course is not there, but the Postman, that is in our CCIE lab. So there I will discuss the 2 tools. One is the Postman. Another one is the Postman is also using the API, response API using the Postman, right? So Postman I will discuss, and I will discuss the Yang suite for the netconf. So there I will discuss the APIs in the module number 4. I don't know, my writing pad is not properly working.
Hi, Punit.
Yeah.
Good morning. Punit, actually, we are using Terraform or
no, we are not using the Terraform. Terraform is a different thing. That is for basically for cloud automations. Or if you are for the DC, if you are learning, so in the DC there is using the Terraform.
In the market, so using Terraform, right? So that's what I asked.
Terraform, we are not in the networking or the network automation. If you are talking, so in the network automation, the people are using the Ansible maximum.
Yeah.
Terraform is going to use for the cloud things.
Oh, okay.
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 Sir, I think if you used Ansible for the cloud too, I think I've heard it before, but I'm not sure. But Ansible could be used for the cloud and for servers.
Ansible, this is just again try to understand. This is the network automation. This is not for cloud, right? So here, whatever the things we are going to discuss, that is for networking equipment. Yeah, but the syntax, whatever the syntax you are going to learn for the Ansible, that is going to help you for the server automation also. You got the point?
Yes.
Because of in the Ansible, the docs is open. Once you got the idea, how you can write the script into the Ansible, then there is open docs. That docs you can use because of there is a module. That module we are going to play with the module basically. Once you are able to understand how we can use the module in the Ansible, then you can play with the either server or anything. So that is your domain because of I am not from the server side. Right? What are the things you can perform that you can do it. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, Punit, we can hear.
Okay. So do you have any question, guys?
No, we don't.
Okay. So syllabus will start from tomorrow itself. Today was just introduction. So from tomorrow onwards, I will start the module 1 and will start the first Python. Python I will finish in the next 2 or 3 week maximum. And then after that, we are going to start the network automation. So guys, what is the problem with the network engineer? Just let me confirm. Once you are going to learn the Python, on that time you'll be feel like, why I'm learning the Python, because of why we are performing this type of the program, which one is really not needed for us, right? So sometimes we have to work something, we don't know why we are working. So if you remember your college time, once you learn the C language on that time, right? You had any idea why we are learning the C language?
No.
No. But we are learning the C language just to pass the exam.
Yeah,
We are not aware what is the purpose of the C language, how it is going to impact the real production network, real production environment, how it is going to interact with the real network, means real things, right? But we are learning the C language. When I learned the C language, their first program was to perform the sum of the two number. I was thinking, why I'm learning this thing? For this one, we have already the calculator to perform the sum of two number. We have already the calculator. Why I'm learning this one, right? So similarly, for first 10 to 20 hours, guys, you have to keep your patience. You need to learn the Python. That is basically is going to help you to learn this one. So network engineer who is joining, what is their expectation from the day one should be the network automation. That is not possible from the day one. If from day one, I'm going to show you the network automation, guys. So this one was the day one, the network automation. But are you able to understand this right now? No, because of you don't know the Python basic, right? So first 4 classes, you have to keep your patience, guys. You have to learn only the Python. There's no network automation. So you don't need to worry about that. We are here for the network automation and why we are learning so much Python. That is required for the next level. You got the point? Some of the basic program that we need to do, because if you don't know how we can run the loop, so how we can configure the 1,000 of devices at a time, right? So for first 15-20 hours, guys, just be with me and you just think you are in the college right now and your college is just started, you just starting the programming. You are learning, you don't know why we are learning right now. Just like you have to set your mindset like that. If from the day one you are asking, Punit, why we are learning if else, for loop, where it is going to help you, that on same time I can't be explaining. So first 15-20 days means 15-20 hours, you have to keep your patience. Got it? That's the problem, guys. Most of the people are joining the network automation, and once the Python is getting started, they're getting bored because of it's not the Python basic I'm going to cover. It's not really directly interact with the network equipment. Got it? But still, I will try to make some interact with the network devices in the basic also, so that you will be get the idea. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So anything else? We can wrap up this class for today. Tomorrow we will connect on the same time, 8 a.m. IST.
So are we going to continue with the same timings, 8 a.m. to 10:30?
8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. every day, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. I thought like 9, right? Earlier we had 9 a.m.
So this time is not comfortable for you?
That's okay. I can, if everybody's okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So this is the time for the class for every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Even anyone have some issue with this time, so we are starting the one automation batch from the 25th of October also, from the next week, and evening 6 p.m. So if you have any timing issue, you can join that batch also. That's not an issue. 6 p.m. IST from the next week.
And that's October 25th, you said?
Yes.
6 p.m. Okay. Okay.
I'm perfectly fine with this timings, 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. IST.
Yeah, so 2 batches is starting. This batch is started today now, and the second batch is going to start from the next week, 6 p.m. IST. So if you have any problem with means this time, guys, so you can just join that one.
Okay.
Punit,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, Joe. You can continue.
Oh no, that I live in the USA, so I have to figure. This time is okay for me, but I'll look at the 6 p.m. to see if that one's earlier for me because right now in the USA it's 11 p.m.
Yeah, if that time is fine, then it's okay. Then you can just continue this batch.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out after.
Okay.
Yeah, Jose, you are in CST time zone?
Yes, USD time here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm in PST.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Okay, guys.
Punit, either it is for only Cisco devices or any third party like another like Jennifer or the
Yeah,
for
it could
is
be
also
great. Like if
for
you can,
Cisco devices. Then after that, for the rest of the devices, you can just take the means only the device type need to be changed, right? But I don't know what is the command of the Juniper, so how you can prepare the config for that, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, understand.
So
Yeah, since
I you
means
create
like
the ID. Yeah.
same commands we can means some command changes are will be there in Jennifer or some any microtech or that either
Yes.
with these libraries only we can use that too.
Device type that we can use to change. Paramiko we can use for anyone.
Okay.
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 So see you guys then next tomorrow class on same time 8 o'clock. Okay.
okay, Punit.
Punit, one question.
Yeah.
Actually, I overlooked the message and I thought it was a regular batch, 9 a.m. I just joined like 10 minutes back.
Okay.
So is it possible I can go through this recording tomorrow
you will get the recording.
before the second lecture?
Today only you will get the recording.
Okay. So Amit is not going to continue. Is it something am I missing something here?
I don't know who is the Amit. You can just check with them.
Oh, okay.
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 Okay. Thank you. See you guys tomorrow on the same time. Yeah, go ahead.
So, are we going to get any kind of a documentation in terms of like a Python
Yes.
this module?
Yes. I will share it everything by tomorrow. I will show you the installation process, and then after that, I will share some docs for the module 1. Once we'll start the module 2, then I will share some docs for the module 2. Similarly,
Okay, yeah.
once we'll start module by module, I will start and I will share the docs accordingly.
Okay, thank you very much, Punit.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow then.
Sir, today are you going to take that SD-WAN class?
Yeah, 10:30 is the timing, but I believe we have to start at 11 o'clock because I have to reach the office. So 11 o'clock will start.
11 o'clock. Okay, I think I do have call. Okay, let's see.
Okay. Khalid and Sunil will connect at 11 o'clock for today only.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.